Alright, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Outside the Cage. We're going to give you a special Thursday episode since yesterday kind of messed up. Great card, though. Great card. I love the fights. A ton of violence. We had, eight knockouts, Stacy?
Yeah, 8 knockouts. Very violent night. Very violent night.
You want to go ahead on the main event?
Yeah. I think we kind of are all. I don't know if all of us were watching it like this, but I was watching a little shock when I saw Emmett get his hand raised. I mean, all props to Emmett. You know, he's a fighter. He did what he needed to do to, I guess, get the judge's favor.
I mean, it was a good fight. It wasn't like a dominant fight. So like, if you're not, but it's just for me watching that fight and being a fan of MMA so long, it really bothers me that that a judge that is judging MMA can look at that fourth round and score it for Emmett. Yeah, I don't understand. Like Cater landed, I think, close to 20 significant strikes difference more than Cater, and Cater landed 0 4 takedowns, and yet a judge scored that 10-9 for Emmett.
Yeah.
Granted, all the credit to Emmett, but like, with how much money is going into this sport now, I think it is time that Dana does something about the judging, because it does get ridiculous.
They need to restructure the judging.
And you want to talk
MMA.
about
Definitely.
And you want to talk about fighter safety. You know what's going to be a real problem for fighter safety?
What?
Whoever has to fight Calvin Kattar at like 8 or 9, because that dude ain't the 8th or 9th best fighter. He's going to make another dude look like Giga.
There's levels to it, and
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that determines how other dudes. Because now another dude's going to lose to Calvin Kattar that's 8 or something. That's like not even. That's not a bad loss. Like, he should be 8, but Calvin Kattar,
he's going to feel like he's shit. He's going to feel like he's shit.
And it's gonna stall his career.
Yeah,
it's gonna stall his career a little bit, and that's what I think sucks.
That's the weird shit that happens in MMA sometimes, you know.
Yeah, it's the weird stuff that happens in MMA, and it's like, at the same time, it's not football or basketball where the guys have 10-year careers so often. Like, this one fight could change your entire career, trajectory of your career. So we need to get it right when it goes to the judges. And I like we said, hats off to Josh Emmett. He competed, he fought, but I do think Cater did enough to get his hand raised at the end.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the things that went well. Maria Oliveira. Hell yes, girl.
Beautiful
licking
job.
the blood off her gloves.
She was looking wild in there, bro.
She was looking wild, man. Yeah. She was looking wild. She was an entertaining fighter.
Yeah.
I don't know how high level she is. Like they were saying, she was kind of throwing everything so strest at her, but
I think she'll get better depending on her.
Yeah, she'll get better. She's young. She's only 25. She's young.
Yeah.
Best underdog hit in her. Best bet in Demir hit. That fight was a war. I don't know what Demir was doing with his eye. That entire fight.
Me and Chad were getting weak at that. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what he was doing. It could have been some wild, Russian
training stuff.
technique.
I don't know what it was, but he just kept looking at him like sideways, like this with his eye, and it kind of started sketching us out. But so that hit.
He did it though. Good shit, Demir.
I had 5-0. Oh, sorry about that. Went 5-0 on TKO KO props on Buckley, Yanez, Wells, Ramos, and Phil Hawes, all by KO. So I think we're gonna include those in next week's pod, and actually this Friday, not next week. We're gonna do one
not
tomorrow.
even next week's. Yeah.
I'm going to do one tomorrow. All right, so we'll include those tomorrow. For our mess-ups tomorrow, I promised some free props, so I will give y'all, 2 free props tomorrow that I think are my hits tomorrow.
I will also give a prop.
All right, Stacey's also promising a prop. There you go.
Yeah, I did pretty good on the card.
What was our overall records again?
I think it was 8-5?
8-5 for both. You missed. What were you saying?
It was different areas. It was different spots where we kind of
Yeah, we'll get there. What went wrong in those different areas?
Yeah, but I had a parlay with Spider Girl. I had the under on the Kevin Holland, under 2.5. I had the under 2.5 on the Cuban Missile Crisis fight, and Gregory, and I had Demir, and that was a good hit. But
all right, so let's start where we went wrong. First, I think my first loss was Roman. Roman just annihilated Dawkins with that punch, bro. And,
yeah,
like I said, I was saying
going into, bro. I had a feeling about it. You had it too, yeah.
Yeah, we had a feeling about it. I shouldn't have put him on the best parlay. I thought he was just going to be a boring fighter, but like I said, none of those guys really impressed me with their fighting styles, and that's why.
Yep. Kyle he just showed his chin.
Yeah,
he just showed
that was the first. That was the first one going down. You want to get to that? I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first on that Jeremiah. I'll let you go first on that Jeremiah.
My boy Jeremiah Wells, he did what he needed to do. He knocked out Court McGee, laid him flat. Jeremiah, I hope his from this fight, I always talk about fight IQ and IQ because I think that's an important aspect of the game.
Major aspect of the game.
Hopefully it gets better from this fight and he just doesn't because he was just throwing power, and all it took was one to touch Court to just knock him flat. And honestly, Court he's that trailblazer, man. He's that vet in the game right now. They're feeding him people, and eventually he's going to run into somebody like Jeremiah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I thought Court could have grinded him more. Court did the opposite of what I wanted him to do, which was back away from Jeremiah. You got to make it close with a dude that has that much power, because then he can't wind up all the way. Mm-hmm. He's got to take short jabs at you and see his power. Thought it was a great knockout. We both, like I said, I had a Jeremiah Wells TKO prop. So I thought the only way that Wells was going to win was by a knockout. I didn't think it was going to be in that brutal of a fashion. That was a brutal knockout. But I thought Court could grind him. And he didn't. He backed away, and that's all it takes is one punch with that guy. So I think I learned my lesson with the power once again, but it's still one of those fights where you're just the fighter didn't come in with the right game plan. I don't know if it would have been different, but like I said, hats off to Jeremiah. I do, so you were saying, Stacey, his fighter IQ. Yeah. I wish we could have seen him grow more. I think he's a real prospect, and I think that I just wish I'd seen more cage time of him, because it's hard to tell how much better you got.
Yeah, you can't expect those quick fights all the time.
Exactly.
Somebody's gonna bring him a longer fight.
I can't really tell how much better he got, but it was a clean knockout, and that's what gets you paid in this sport. So, congrats to him.
Yeah, hats off to Jeremiah. But moving on.
So how about we go to Natalia? And why don't we talk about Natalia and why she looked like a maybe future top 7, what would you say, 7-5 prospect?
Yeah.
In that division?
Yeah, she
looked polished. She looked polished, man.
Yeah.
And the thing was that it wasn't even just the kicks. It was she was turning Jasmine on herself. When Jasmine tried to wrestle, I'm pretty sure she hit her with a nice wizard.
Yeah,
and flipped her.
Sweeping her.
And flipped her over. Yeah, sweeping her. Jasmine was dominant, or Jasmine lost that fight everywhere. And
Jasmine knocked down everybody. Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was going to come out there and use her experience in the UFC against a person who's having their debut right now. But that just it shows you that it doesn't matter how long you've been in the game or whatever. If somebody's just better than you, they're better than you. And Natalia had the game plan, and it was beautiful. I'm telling
you guys, look for that. If you're looking at a women's debut, look for that finish rate. That finish rate is massive in women's fights, because you could tell Natalia was trying to finish that fight at all times. Oh, yeah. Jasmine, you don't know. Sometimes you don't know with these girls that they're even going to try.
She wasn't even throwing to finish the fight. She was just.
She was sitting back and getting pieced.
She could have had something mental going on or something going on. I don't know, but
who knows?
It was bad.
It's a fight game.
Yeah,
it is the fight game. Let's see. What other do you want to go over? We lost on Duraev, but we both knew Buckley could knock him out. Buckley TKO prop.
Yeah, I sprinkled a little on him.
Yeah, you sprinkle a little on Buckley.
Yeah.
by TKO.
He just his Instagram also is just he was just letting off signs like, and we said it last week. You know, we were like, if Buckley's gonna finish this, he's gonna knock him out. Oh yeah. Oh jeez.
We both picked Marquez. Hey, on the podcast last week. We both said take the under 2.5 of this fight with your life. That did not disappoint. Yeah. That did not disappoint. You took it with your life. If you took that with your life, you cashed.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was the other one? Was that
Kevin Holland with the beautiful dark shirt?
We had Duraev lost, and then it was the Cater. Cater was the 5th loss.
Yeah.
For us.
Overall,
insane.
If we see that Kevin Holland moving on, I think he's really gonna be like, he's gonna be going for that belt eventually because he's growing. Like, for him to just piece.
All right, I don't know what happened. I think we just lost him for a little bit. But I will say, that it was a great card. It was a great card, and yeah, I'm excited for next week. Speaking of next week's card, I'm really excited for it, but I'm not as excited for 276. We will be out in Vegas for 276. We'll be doing a podcast out there. So we'll hit you with a Wednesday podcast that week. Yeah. And then we will be out in Vegas Friday. I don't know if we're going to do a Friday or a Saturday podcast since Friday is going to be kind of hectic getting in. Yeah. But Saturday, we'll probably hit you with one Saturday or late Friday night, depending on what's going on. I'll check our socials.
We're definitely going. It's going to be after that.
Check our socials and we'll let you know. Yeah. That'll be for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for this next card, Stacey. You want to kick us off, going up and down the card?
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to Gamrot versus Tsarukyan. All right. So starting off, we got Vanessa Demopolis versus Genufrey. Yeah. So Vanessa, it's a good fight, good women's fight going into this. Vanessa, her last fight, she looked really good. She looked extremely good, and she got the submission, I'm pretty sure. But she was piecing her up before she got it, and yeah, and I think
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just looking at this fight for me, the one thing that stands out to me is these lines. Like the lines on this fight, I don't agree with at all. This the Genufrey, she's good. She's good. She the thing we were talking about before this. I think she came over from Invicta as a champion.
Yeah, she was. Genufrey was an Invicta champion.
Yeah, so I mean, Genufrey is good. I don't know how she is on her ground. I haven't seen her much ground game. The fights that I have seen, I think she has decent hands, and her ground game's a little iffy. I think I'd give the ground game edge to Demopolis in this one.
Yeah.
I just don't like the lines. I don't think you're taking Genufrey at minus 260 in any fight.
Look at this. Genufrey is an experienced person, obviously, and
have the lines changed at all from your book?
She, in my eyes, it looks like she's a little heavier. I don't know.
Heavier?
I don't know what it was in the beginning, but she's minus 245. Oh, in yours.
All right, so it did drop a little bit.
So it dropped.
No, I'm saying from the initial lines that came out, I think she dropped.
Okay, yeah. Vanessa,
so she should drop.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. You might be hearing.
I'm taking Vanessa. Or staying away. I think. Yeah. I'm taking Vanessa or staying away. No official picks yet. No official pick yet, but I'm neither. That's what
we're just gonna tell you, what we're feeling. We're not gonna give you anything official.
Go ahead. Next fight. What was the next one you got?
So moving on. It looks like we got Brian Boom Keller versus Mario Batista. It's a pretty good fight. What do you think?
That is a very good fight for the second fight of the night. Boom, I think Boom's trying to reinvent himself right now in this division. I think Boom thinks that he can really maul a lot of these dudes that are strikers in this division. They don't have a lot of ground game. It's just they like to put on shows that are striking shows, and everybody likes to see that in their fan favorite fights. But Boom thinks he legitimately can grind these guys out.
Oh yeah.
Batista has some good wins. He also has some losses that are definitely high experience people. Like Trevin Jones was one of his last 2 fights, I think, that he lost to. But I like right now. I feel like it's gonna be boom by ground and pound or boom by submission. It's just like, can he land that takedown? Yeah. And I don't like fighters right now. Just for me, in my experience, fighters that I'm going with like takedown or bust. I don't like that. I don't like that. You can just, if he doesn't get a takedown or if he tries to stand, because every fight starts standing. Every fight starts standing. So you have to give the advantage to Mario. I think Mario's probably, I'd look for Mario, honestly, by a KO prop, or I'd look for a boom sub prop. Haven't decided yet which one of those I'm going to do, but I'm leaning towards Mario.
Yeah, boom's going to bring the fight 100%. I feel you on that. I think Mario Batista might have the edge with the technique.
It's slight.
Yeah, it's a good fight. It's 100% good fight.
It's close to a pick.
But
so
I think Mario Batista. I just like the kid. I think he, like we were saying, Miles Johns. That Miles Johns fight, he got a flying knee and went to the ground and pound and just knocked out Miles Johns. And
I'm telling you,
I don't prospect at that time. He was growing up, So
exactly.
He has the talent. Lost to Corey Sandhagen. Lost to Trevin Jones. I mean, he's going against.
Like he's seen the best. He's seen some of the best.
Exactly.
So,
give me.
Like I said.
Give me. Right. I'm leaning Mario Batista in that one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Got any prop with it?
A prop.
Are you just feeling like stay away from it?
Prop maybe. Best prop for me right now is maybe the fight doesn't go the distance. That's the.
Okay.
That just looks good to me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Brian's gonna bring that battle, so moving on though.
I'm good.
Yeah, we got JP Bays versus Cody Durden.
Okay, so JP has lost his last 3 fights, so this is a make it or cut fight for JP.
Yeah.
Cody, it's hard to tell because he fought that Muhammad guy. What was his name? The flyweight dude.
Makayev.
Yeah, Makayev. That dude is going to be a top 5 flyweight within the next year. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
So, Makayev, I didn't learn a lot from him, but Cody freaking slammed him and fell into a submission in that fight. I like this fight to go to decision. I don't like a finish here. I will say that. I haven't decided my winner. The winner I'll give tomorrow, but I will say I like this fight to be a decision. But it is going to be I think it's going to be a pretty one-sided decision. I don't think it's going to be a split.
Yeah, I like that, honestly. I think that, like you said, I think it's going to be one-sided. Like one person is going to either dominate this or if it goes to decision, honestly, I don't know. I think that Bays, however you pronounce his name, I think that he's going to bring something because, like I said, this is the guy who's going through divorce or whatever he's going through with what was his name? Yeah, Velitzmas. Yeah. Yep. So I mean, who knows? And his boy Roman just got a knockout. Like, he's probably infuriated right now. He's probably like, all right, I need some. I'm about to knock. I gotta prove myself. So it's gonna be a war. I don't know. I think this might go to this might go to decision in my eyes. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I got.
It's a good fight. It's a good matchup, honestly. Just give me. I'd say I'm gonna skip the prop on this one because honestly, and I might take back that decision. I may be doing a little MMA math here.
Damn, you flip-flopping on this fight.
I know, I may be, because I'm looking at this and I'm just, like, shook right now. Because they got a lot of finishes. So, like,
all right, let's move on. Let's move on from this fight, and let's maybe come back. We'll talk about it Friday when we get to this fight. Do you want to give your official little prediction, or what do you want to do for this fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna just skip this right now. We'll come
just skip it and come back.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, next fight. What you got?
We got Raulian Paiva versus Sergei Morizov.
Go ahead.
I think Sergei is he's gonna bring a good fight. I think that Sergei's gonna he's gonna do what he needs to do to try to take out Paiva. Paiva just got knocked out by Shug. It's gonna be a good fight, but give me Sergei. I think Sergei's going to just get the job done, and he has the technique. So give me Sergei to just piece up Paiva.
Nice. So yeah, I was I was feeling Paiva early this week.
Yeah.
So something's definitely changed in me right now. So I was thinking about the last dude that fought Shug before Paiva. You remember?
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
How did he look when he came back?
I don't know. You tell me.
He got cut. He got cut after he came back. He lost that first fight in the first round and got cut. Mm-hmm. I just think that Shug, like, when Paiva had the chance to fight Shug, that was really his chance to put his name on the map.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come back a little down slump, and I honestly am going to take Sergei because everybody knows Paiva from that Shug fight, so they're dangling that underdog in front of you right now, like, take it.
Yeah.
But I think that Sergei is genuinely the better fighter. I think he's a better wrestler. He's got the Kazakhstan type fight style. So yeah, I'm gonna take Sergei as well here. I'm not gonna lay any props on this fight. I have no idea how this fight could finish. So yeah, I'm gonna slide with Sergei right now and probably give you that my official pick tomorrow. I don't see it changing again.
All right. So next fight we got TJ Downtown Brown versus Shylan Nurden Becky. What do you think about that?
All right, I'll drop a good prop for y'all right now. TJ by KO. TJ by KO. Lock it in. That's one of my props that I'm taking this week. TJ by KO. Dude's hot. I think he is with James Krause. I can't like 100% confirm that, but I think he is one of the fighters under James Krause.
Yeah,
and I think he's one of the hot. I think he's on one of the hot streaks right now. And yeah, I'm taking TJ. This kid, how old is this Chinese guy? He's young, I'm pretty sure. He's like 22.
He is 28.
28?
Yes.
Okay, so he's a younger fighter. Never been in the UFC really. Like, I'm taking TJ. I don't think that these Chinese fighters even really. One thing I've noticed about the Chinese fighters is they don't really get the rules. They don't understand the UFC rules, and I don't know if that's because the ref can't communicate it to them in Chinese, or if like they come from a different style of fighting. And so I'm taking TJ. He's been hot. He's experienced. Take him by TKO. Official pick, TJ by TKO.
Yeah, I like that. I like TJ. Honestly, on this fight, I'm kind of feeling a decision. I think TJ is he's a grinder. He's kind of that he takes it downtown, and he's gonna he's gonna try to wrestle or try to grapple with him. He's gonna try to beat him down. Obviously, I feel like he's gonna have a little bit of the power advantage, but this Shylan kid he's not that bad. He's not that bad. He has some notable fights. I can't remember anything in my mind of like watching him fight and being like, oh, that was memorable or notable.
Yeah. Is this his debut?
This is his third fight in the UFC. So he lost his first one. He won his second against Sean Soriano, who's like,
Yeah, Sean's.
But like you said, some of these Chinese fighters, they have issues, I think, with the UFC, like what the judges like and like what they need to do to win a fight or what they have to do to, not even just beat their opponent. But
excluding a few like Song Yadong,
Like there's a few, like you know what I mean, but a few.
And Xi, the women's flyweight, she's pretty good. I thought she got robbed in her last fight against Marina Rodriguez.
Yeah, but anyways, like I said, TJ, he takes it downtown. So honestly, I think this might go to decision, and I'm leaning TJ in this fight. So give me TJ by points. Prop.
Cool. I'm locking in my prop right now of TJ by knockout.
I like that.
On the Thursday.
Pete, we're a little against each other. I just didn't even peep.
Yeah, I mean, hey, as long as TJ.
That's a good pick. It could go either way because he can do it. Obviously, it's TJ.
Yeah, because I mean, like you said, that ground and pound could happen.
Mm-hmm. But
right, what we got next?
Next fight, we got Carlos Oldberry versus Tafan Dadan Nachukwi.
Ooh, all right. So last fight on the prelims.
Yep, this is the headliner.
Also liking another prop on this. I'm not sure if I'm going to say lock it in as much, but I like Carlos by knockout as well. Carlos is a city kickboxer, and Carlos has been training with some of the best dudes in the world right now, day in and day out. He fought the last dude, Ngakwe, the African Savage,
Kennedy and
that's his nickname.
Yeah,
Kennedy. Yeah, he fought that dude. I'm pretty sure, and that was his last loss. And I mean, he was doing well in that fight, and he just got pieced at the end. Kennedy just withstood him.
Yeah.
I think Carlos has the better training partners, and that's going to be the major difference in this fight. Is that Carlos has just competed at a higher level in the sport for longer, and I'm going to look at the Carlos by knockout. I don't think that this dude has the ability to wrestle him, dominate the wrestling. I think he's also a power puncher. Yeah. So I'm going to take Carlos to kind of piece him up and maybe get a knockout late round 2, early round 3. Okay. I'd be shocked if he gets a knockout round 1. I mean, I think if there's a knockout round 1, I think Dadan might do it, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel that, bro. Carlos is definitely a monster. Black Jag, I think he can. The UFC is kind of being mean to him a little bit. They've been giving him some brutes.
It's because he's been training with the best people in the world.
Yeah,
he's been training.
I mean, for example, they're giving him just these big ass brutes to fight. He has Bruno Oliveira as his contender series fight. Then he's fighting the African Savage. Then he fought the Water Buffalo, Fabio Charant. And now he's fighting Tafan. They're just giving him some straight brutes. To knock his head out. But as you see, he's experienced with them, so he can. This isn't his first.
That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna be overwhelmed by the Tafan's size. He's gonna be comfortable in there, and I think with more experience comes more comfort in that octagon, and I think Carlos has the better skill and he has the higher technique in this fight. Yeah. So give me Carlos. Not gonna lock it in as my official pick, but that's really close as well. Carlos is really close as well. TKO prop I'm liking. I'll let you know. I'll let you know tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lock a prop right now, but I'm gonna say I like the under. I like the under right now.
What's the under this fight? 2.5.
The under is 1.5. So actually, I didn't look at that. Wait.
That can happen, bro.
I'm sticking with my gut. I like the under.
Under 2.5.
Give me the under plus money.
Right.
Give me it's 1.5. Right. It's 1.5.
Bro, I mean those fights always start good, and then one guy gets rocked, and you're like, God damn.
Hey, I'm taking a risk. It's 1.5. I got plus money.
I got 3 minutes to survive. I don't know if he's gonna do it.
Those dudes are hot already.
Yep. All right, I'm good.
Moving on to the main card.
Main card time. Let's go.
So we're starting this off with, my boy, repping the natty people, repping the natty. We got Chris,
that is the first fight on the
action
main
man, Curtis, versus Adolfo, the black belt hunter, Vieira. I just see something in Chris, bro. It's not even the fact that I'm trying to say, oh yeah, he's from Cincinnati, so he's I'm picking him all the time. No, but this guy, he honestly, he's best friends.
You have to have a loose screw to be training partners with Sean Strickland.
Bro, come on, you gotta be a madman. And the fact that I've seen this man knock out and just have had technical, good fights, he just looks good, man. I just don't see a lot of people finishing him. And Rodolfo is he's kind of like, he has that ability, I feel like, to get beaten in a fight. And I feel like Chris Curtis will grind him and take him to that action zone. He's the action man. Give me Chris Curtis prop by knockout. First lock on a Thursday. Give me that.
I'm liking that prop a lot. I'm not gonna lock it in yet. I'm probably gonna ride you on that though. Chris Curtis by knockout, I think, is a really good bet. This week, like you said, the reason why the line's so close in this fight is because Rodolfo is a world champion Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist.
Yeah,
and it's if he gets him on the ground.
It
could be very bad for Chris Curtis in the first round if Rodolfo lands a takedown.
100%.
But what I've seen from Rodolfo, this man has zero hands, zero threat to knock you out on the feet. And that is going to be very, very advantageous to Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis is going to bring that action, like you said. He's going to pressure him. And honestly, I like the under in this fight. What is the under rounds? Even if it's 1 or 2, what is the under? Because the way Rodolfo gassed out, under. I like the under of this fight. The way Rodolfo gassed out, like I could see Chris Curtis just landing like a mean, body shot, something, and like Rodolfo just folding. Yeah. I don't know what's. All he is.
I mean, he's a submission artist. I just don't see him last.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I like
just mean, just
But that's what I'm saying. I like maybe on this fight more than anybody. I like the under 1.5 because I think Chris Curtis is either going to pressure him and maybe knock him out in the first round, or Rodolfo is going to have to get Chris Curtis on an immediate takedown and and get a first round submission and just wear on him for like 3 minutes, because I don't think Rodolfo is going to be able to last with Chris Curtis for over 1 round, honestly.
Yeah.
I just don't.
It's favored the under. So.
Yep. So I would like the under in that fight. I like the under 1.5 in that fight.
Expect me to be excited.
Under 1.5 for me.
All right.
Under 1.5 for me.
Let's move on. So we got Nate Maness versus Umar Nurmagomedov.
Another good fight. Umar's like a little. Well, Umar's a bantamweight, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Bro, do you know how good a Umar Shug fight would be?
He gotta earn it.
He gotta earn it, but he is earning it. He is earning it.
No, he is.
If he knocks out this dude, beating a guy that's 14-1, that's had a good look in the UFC.
Yeah, Nate Maness knocked out Tony Gravely.
I'm taking this fight not to go the distance. I don't know about you. I'm taking this fight not to go the distance, and this is why. I just think Umar has everything that you need. I don't see a weakness in his game at all. There's not. He can wrestle with you. He has good jiu-jitsu, and he has amazing striking. Mm-hmm. He's like almost another Jan in that facet, where he just doesn't really have a weakness.
Yeah.
And I would say Umar, and I'd say probably gets a finish. I'll let you know how I think he gets that finish tomorrow. But I do not like the odds on this fight. If I'm taking any straight fighter, I think I'm going to take Maness, dude. Maness is a dog. He's 14-1. He's had a lot of fights in the UFC, and he I don't know why you would sleep on somebody that's 14-1 in their professional career, and it's not like they just made it to the UFC. They've actually beaten UFC fighters, and it's not like Umar and another UFC fighter. Just don't ride on the name Nurmagomedov. You can't bet strictly on that. And minus 900, that's getting to be that's more than Valentina. That's more than what Valentina would be, or Amanda, anybody.
On my book, he's minus 910.
That's what I'm saying. That's just way too much, bro. Throw $10 on a straight bet.
Just do it. Yeah, just
makes. Why? Why not? Because you're going to lose your mind when Umar gets stunned, and you're like, oh, that was my last leg of my parlay.
Cry.
Damn.
And he's a lock.
Now, he might be a lock, and he could prove me wrong. But my pick, I said, is Umar inside the distance. But the lines, I just hate. The lines, I think, are way too far. And it should honestly, I'd take Umar at like a minus maybe 400, minus 350. I'd put it minus 400, but that's a realistic line for me. Minus 900 is ridiculous. So, like I said, I think I did my piece.
I agree.
Way too much on Umar.
I agree with you, Chad. Honestly, I see Umar's either going to take him to the ground and like just submit him, or I see Nate Maness maybe making this a little dirty and maybe taking this into the second. The over is 1.5 right now. I might take the over on this.
I like the over on this. Yeah. I like it. I like him to make it scrappy a little bit.
Test round the first round, and then the second round is really they're just going to go at it, and somebody's going to either drop or get submitted. I like it. Yep, give me the under. I mean the over. Shit. give me the under. No. Okay, but yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. I like that. I like the over 1.5 a lot on that fight. Like you said, if the only thing you need for that to happen, bro, is literally for Nick just to test him a little bit. I think.
Oh yeah, that's it. Just to make him a little nervous.
Yeah, that'll just earn respect.
Exactly. Like you said though, Umar's too much right now. I can't do it.
Way too much. Like you can't.
You gotta throw $900 to get $100. Like what? Like what? Who is this? Like God? Yeah. Like who? Like what are you doing? Like,
exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
So move on.
We got Thiago Moises versus Christos Giagas.
Another really good fight.
This is a good match.
Another really good fight.
Yeah.
I think this also is a little too far. I don't think Thiago should be a minus. What is he on your book? I saw him at 255 last time I checked.
250.
250?
Yeah.
All right. So he stayed around the same. I think Christos is a little underrated here because, if I'm not mistaken, Christos, when was his last fight? Can you look for me real quick?
Yeah. Christos, by the way, people, this is a Spartan. His name is the Spartan. Me and Chad have a little
every time we bet against Spartan. Yeah. The last time we bet on a Spartan, it just doesn't go well. And honestly, the first Spartan that we bet on won last week. Cody Stamen, shout out Cody Stamen.
It's the only Spartan. It's the only Spartan you don't see.
Actually brutalizing Kevin Wineland or Eddie Wineland, like that was bad.
But anyways, the last fight was that's actually funny. It was Arman Tsarukyan.
Mm-hmm.
Dude leading this card, he knocked him out in round 1. So before that, Darce choked Sean.
I think he's a little slept on. I like his fight style a lot. Like you said, he went against Tsarukyan in the last fight. That's all I'm saying. I felt like it was somebody familiar that I knew, and it was a quick loss. It was a bad loss, but it was like I think that dude's just way better than what he's fighting.
Yeah.
That being said, I do like Moises as a parlay piece. I don't like him straight. I like him as a parlay piece. I think he's fought the better fighters in the UFC so far, excluding Tsarukyan. But like you said, that was so fast, and in the first round, that didn't even matter.
Yeah.
So, give me Moises in a parlay piece right now. I don't know if that's going to change much. I think I'm going to lock that in for what I like. Moises in a parlay piece. Not going to add a prop. Not going to get a prop. He can do it anywhere.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Chad. Honestly, I kind of like my boy Thiago in this. I feel like it's a good fight for him. I feel like Christos is going to make it dirty. He's going to try to grapple with him. But at the end of the day, I think Thiago is just going to be a little too much. He's gone against the better people. He brutalized, or he actually lost to Joel Alvarez. Damn. He lost to Joel Alvarez, who's really good. It was a brutal knockout. And then he lost to Islam. So
but I'm pretty sure that wasn't a decision. That wasn't a decision.
No, it was. He got choked down in the 4th round.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it now.
But
like I said, he's going against the better people.
Going against experienced people, the people that you expect to give him a good fight
to beat him.
Exactly. So give me Thiago as a good parlay piece. If you want me to make a prop for this, honestly, he's at American Top Team right now. He's a decision fighter. I'm kind of feeling a submission here, people. I'm kind of feeling Thiago.
That's probably gonna be a decent amount of plus money. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be a good hit.
Most likely, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you can lock it in tomorrow. We'll get back to it. See how you feeling.
Yeah, people. Let's move on.
All right. What's the next one up?
So we got a heavyweight big man fight. We got
I already
Josh
know.
Parisian
I know
versus Alan Badeau.
All right, you guys that want to watch somebody get knocked out this fight. This is just going to be big men swinging. Big men swinging. I don't know. I think the under is 1.5. I kind of like that. If they don't come out swinging, bro, this is going to be one of the most boring heavyweight fights I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm not gonna lie. So, I think all
right, Chad. The under is actually. It's 1.5 right now, and it's plus 155.
See, but that makes me worried because then Vegas is telling us this is going to be one of the worst heavyweight fights we've ever seen.
They could be tricking you. It's Vegas. They could be.
All right, what I think is going to happen is these dudes need to come out and swim. One of these dudes I think is getting cut after this fight, so this is a make or break fight for both of these dudes. I think Parisian has a little bit of the edge on the ground compared to the Black Samurai Bordeaux. But I think Bordeaux has that power up top that Parisian doesn't have. So that's why I like Bordeaux to kind of land a shot in that first round, test him on the chin, maybe stand him up, and he'll get a knockout. I'm thinking Bordeaux knockout round 1, just swinging and banging.
Yeah, I think the Black Samurai, he just has a good build for this weight class, and he's a good heavyweight. Parisian definitely has skill. I mean, talking about he went against some good talent. Roque Martinez, Don'Tale Mayes, Parker Porter. He had some good fights. I just think Badeau, he's like more... Is he younger? No, they're around the same age. But he just has more of a momentum, more momentum, I feel like, right now. And like I said, I feel like he has the build and the technique to just lay down in peace and grind out a boy Parisian.
I will preference this by saying I could be so wrong because I called a first-round knockout from Bordeaux, right? But I'll also preference it by saying if it doesn't happen, this will be one of the most boring fights we've seen in a minute from heavyweights, 100%. And I don't know who's going to win in a decision. I really don't. It's a coin flip, honestly. So I'm taking.
I'm gonna skip the prop on this one.
Yeah, I'm not taking a prop. I'm just saying I like the under. I think one of them hopefully falls. I'm hoping for them just to swing on each other. Yeah. And yeah, we'll see.
I'm leaning Badeau. I'm leaning Badeau in that.
Okay.
All right. So next we got the co-main event. Really good fight. We got Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Neil Magny. It's a good fight. Shavkat coming off some beautiful knockouts. He's going to go in there with his hat. He's going to be ready for war. Neil is going to be he's going to be in for a fight. Honestly, bro, Neil has been talking a lot. You know, I look at Instagram and shit. Neil has been talking a lot.
He should have.
Yeah, he's trying to say that Shavkat is going to be in for something. That's what he's trying to say. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm riding with my boy Shavkat. I think that he's definitely a prospect. He has the skill. He's from Kazakhstan, like the nomad. He's wild. He's 27. He's young. He's ready. Or Uzbekistan. Sorry, people. Uzbekistan. Give me Shavkat by knockout. I can't tell you a round. I'm going to say round 2 just because I feel like Neil's going to make it a little like he's going to try to grapple and try to do shit to Shavkat. But once Shavkat gets the read on him, yeah.
Isn't the under 2.5? I think.
Yes, it's 2.5.
All right, lock in. I'm telling y'all right now, this is my official pick. Lock in under 2.5 for this fight. Shavkat's gonna finish him in some way. I don't know how. Look, Neil Magny, we all I think can agree he is a gatekeeper at this point. There's nothing that it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. Your point of your career. You're gonna beat some lower end dudes, and you're gonna test some higher end dudes. But look, Shavkat's not one of those dudes you're going to test. He is a prospect. He is going to compete for that gold someday, I honestly think. He's at least going to be in the top 5. So I think Shavkat's just going to keep getting better. He put on a beautiful performance, had that spinning wheel kick knockout last time. Like, I don't know what he's going to do this time, but I know it's going to be under in 2.5 rounds. So that's my official pick. Lock it in. Only advantage that Neil Magny might have is the gas tank, and if he wrestles him. But I think Shavkat's more slick on the ground anyways. So, how are you going to outbeat somebody that's better than you everywhere?
Yeah. I like the Shavkat knockout. I think I'm going to look at that when it comes up.
He's got a lot of submissions too, though, dude. He could definitely submit Magny.
My book kind of has like KO, submission, TKO. It has all that, so I'm a little. So
you can kind of just choose it, yeah.
Exactly. But yeah.
All right. So I think we both got Shavkat. I'm locking my official pick in at under 2.5, though. That will be.
I like the under. I really like the under.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We have
could even be my lock of the week.
Yeah. We got my boy, the gamer, Mateusz Gamrot versus.
Oh damn! Last fight. Shit.
Yeah. This is
cut this podcast a little short at 46. Bet.
Yeah.
All right.
So
let's get to it.
Arman Tsarukyan. Tsarukyan.
Yeah, there you go. Tsarukyan.
I think Tsarukyan, he's really good. Obviously, I've been following Gamrot like since he's been in the UFC, and he has showed a lot of skill against who did he fight last? Diego Ferreira. That was a good fight. Jeremy Stevens, but
that's what I was saying. Is that is Gamrot's best win is Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah.
Now he's going up against an entirely different beast
who's fought Islam before and
took him to decision.
Matt Frivola. Yeah, exactly. You know, he's taking all these dudes to decision, and he's finishing the easy people. Tsarukyan, he's going to be a problem in this fight. Do I think it's going over 4.5? I don't know about that. Do I like the under? Yeah, I think I like the under in this fight.
What's the under odds at right now?
4.5. Minus 110 for the under. Minus 120 for the over. Right. So you see, they don't know either. They don't know either.
They don't know. They don't know. That's good.
I like Tsarukyan. I'm gonna say it right now. I think just because the money line is minus 290. I mean, I wouldn't lay that. Honestly.
That's what he's at right now.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, bro, I agree, but I kind of agree with it.
Yeah. I mean, that's high, but I don't know. We saw what happened with the cater.
Parlay piece, probably.
But like I said, we saw what happened with the cater. Just sometimes it doesn't even matter, like who you.
Hey, you took the under. He ain't taking it to the judges.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think.
What I'm saying. Yeah, that's what.
Or Gamrot gonna catch him.
Yeah, Gamrot catch him. Hey.
If it goes to the judges in Gamrot's favor, it's gonna be a wrestling clinic. But I don't think you're wrestling Tsarukyan. I don't think you are.
No way. I think he's gonna
not
be
for
too
5
much
rounds.
No.
Way too much.
And I don't even know Gamrot how many 5-round fights he's had. So like, yeah, exactly.
So
give me Tsarukyan for the finish.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So I think I'm gonna go with Tsarukyan by a finish here inside the distance. I love that prop. That prop of inside the distance. Just because the 290 is a little heavy.
Yeah.
Parlay piece, I like it a lot. Honestly, see that's a more realistic fight to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, Tsarukyan being minus 290. How are you going to give Umar Nurmagomedov minus 900? You are ridiculous with that, bro.
That makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
So,
so like I said, like Shavkat, what's Shavkat? He's like 300 something, right?
Shavkat's minus 445.
That is still like more reasonable to me than what Umar is. I don't get it. But yeah, the line's a little big. Tsarukyan, I think, has the advantage here. I like Gamrot a lot because Gamrot really is he's a cool fighter. I like him. Like, I think he has potential. He needs to get better off his hands. He needs to maybe add a couple more kicks to his game. Maybe add some different technique other than just, it seems like, jab, I'm going to pressure you up against the gate. I'm going to work you down from the gate. Or I'm going to land something big on you. Like, I like Tsarukyan here because he can offer so much more. He has the kicks, he has the wrestling, he has the submissions, he has whatever he needs to beat him. Every tool he has, he can use against Gamrot. Gamrot, I'm not sure if Tsarukyan starts backing him up and wanting to kickbox with him. I'm not sure if Gamrot can keep that up, considering he trains with Jan.
Yeah. No, 100%, bro. Yeah.
So I'm liking that Tsarukyan inside the distance, and that I also am very close to making that my official pick as well. I don't see me flip flopping on that.
I like the under.
So
under 4.5.
Anything you want to go over for next week or socials?
Everybody, please like our video, subscribe. We appreciate all the support we've gotten so far. We're going to try to keep the videos coming, and we're going to try to keep making money with you guys. Like I said, thank you for all the support. Follow our socials. We're going to post them to the bottom down there, and yeah, that's all I got.
All right, like I said, after this fight card, we will be out in Vegas for 276. Anybody that is out there, please reach out to us. We would love to meet some fans of the podcast. Like, that'd be really cool. We'll be out there we'll be out there for the next 2 weeks. So I'll actually be out there for 276, and we'll be out there for Dos Anjos and Fazeev.
Exactly.
We will.
So you're going to be seeing some podcasts in Vegas.
We'll have three podcasts total probably coming out to you from Vegas. So we would love to interact with any fans that can come up to us and say what's up. So that's all I got for you. Like Stacy said, follow the socials. And I guess I will see y'all next week, and I will see y'all outside the cage. Peace.
Peace.